Hi guys, let's get cooking. Tonight we're cooking up pasture-raised regenerative chicken burgers. Yum! It means you're helping the planet and nourishing your body on all the things that are good. So what you will have got in your meal kit is 4 rolls, ingredients to make a coleslaw, so carrot, cucumber and cabbage. That might change a little bit depending on what's in season. You've got 4 dirty potatoes. We're going to wash those up and turn them into wedges. And you've got 2 chicken breasts. The other things that you will need from home are a knife, peeler, salad bowl, a baking tray, and then also for the coleslaw, some delicious mayonnaise, and olive oil and salt. Let's get cooking. So what we're going to do to start with, I'm going to put the potatoes aside and wash them, and I'll come back in a second. Okay, potatoes are washed and cleaned. I've actually peeled these guys. You don't have to, the skin's fantastic and I usually try not to, but these were really dirty. Make sure you compost the skins if you have taken them off. Otherwise, if you're leaving the skins on, just make sure you've cleaned them. I'm going to cut these into wedges now. And then I'm actually going to put them back into this bowl because we're going to season them with salt and olive oil in the bowl. And then I'll pop them on the baking tray. And then put the griller on to about 200 to start with. And you'll have to keep an eye on them because you don't want them to burn, obviously. Okay, so they've all been cut into wedges now. See that? I'm going to season them generously with olive oil, a bit of salt, okay, and then I'm just going to mix them around so that they're well coated. Okay. Once they're all well coated, we're going to spread them out onto this tray. There we go. I'm going to pop that straight into the grill. Okay. So that one's going into the grill. Okay, whilst that's grilling, we're going to cook up our chicken. So I'm going to grab I'm going to use a non-stick pan for that. So I'm just going to open up the chicken. I'm going to grab a plate to put that on. Remember not to contaminate your vegetable board to be cutting potatoes on with your meat. Okay, so I'm going to put that pan on to warm up. And we're going to cook the chicken breast whole. They're probably going to take about 15 to 20 minutes, the same time that the potatoes are going to take. And whilst they're cooking, we're going to cook up the coleslaw. So, chop up the coleslaw, I should say. So what we're going to do is put in the pan, again, a little bit of olive oil. And then once it's warm, we're going to chop the chicken in. Pop the chicken in. So whilst we're waiting, we can start preparing our coleslaw. So just grabbing the coleslaw. I like to cut the core out of the cabbage just because it's quite fibrous. Then chopping the coleslaw as fine as possible. If you've got a food processor, you can also do that. Okay, popping that into the bowl. Now our pan is ready, so I'm going to pop the chicken in. Okay, so the chicken's in. I'm going to sear that on both sides and then pop the lid on. I just popped the lid on straight away. Okay, so now we're going to finish making our coleslaw. Okay, so now with our cucumber, just taking the ends off that. All this stuff, compost. Going to turn the chicken. I turned that chicken over and turned it down a little bit. So for the carrot, I'm going to use this nifty peeler. Otherwise, you can grate it, or if you've got a food processor, use that. So just remember, you're putting this salad on burgers, so you want it all to be quite fine. Now we're going to make our salad dressing. So the mayonnaise that I'm in love with at the moment is Good Fat Mayonnaise. This is fantastic, Sydney-based company. They're using all natural seed oils. It's a little bit runnier because it doesn't have palm oil or any sort of agents in it, but it's fantastic, delicious flavour, and is really much better for you. It's predominantly olive oil, which we know is all amazing for us. Or a vegan alternative is this natural mayonnaise from the Byron Natural Food Co. or Naked Byron Foods, sorry. Again, really fantastic. This is a little bit thicker than the Good Fat mayo. So we're going to use this one today. I'm going to pop a couple of tablespoons into a mixing jar. So we're going to get some olive oil. Okay, so here's my bigger bowl. We're going to pop all of that salad in. I'm going to pop the dressing on. Okay. Then we're going to toss that around. Then obviously that's going to sit whilst we are waiting for our wedges and our chicken to cook. Just remember, don't take your eye off the chicken for too long because you definitely don't want to burn it. The wedges are starting to look fantastic. Just make sure that you turn them regularly so that they cook on all sides. Okay guys, so the chicken's cooked. I've cooked that largely with the lid on. One, it keeps it more moist, but then also it stops it splattering all over your stovetop. So now we're going to slice that really thinly to go onto the burgers. Okay, so we've cut up the chicken. I also actually poured over the juice that was left in the pan. We're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, and now we're going to get our buns. Start constructing. We're going to slice the buns in half. And we're going to grill them just for a couple of minutes so that they're nice and crisp. If you like a softer bun, just don't grill it. So I've taken the wedges out of the griller and put the buns in there. These wedges are looking absolutely delicious. Crispy, some of them a little bit brown on top, but they are fantastic. Okay, so we've toasted the buns. Don't toast them for too long, nearly left that for too long. I'm just going to pop that down on the board. Whoop. And then we're going to start constructing. So I'm going to put some mayonnaise on the bottom. Put whatever toppings and dressings, sauces that you like. And then we're going to put some chicken breast. Perfect. There's going to be heaps of slaw left, so don't put too much on the burgers, but people can have it on the side as well. You can also see how that coleslaw, because it's been sitting there for about 15 minutes, the cabbage is now really nice and soft. So let's fill that up. Oops, with coleslaw. Put chicken on this other one. So for this one, I'm actually going to do a spicy sauce on top. So I can't go past Billy Nudgell's smoked hot sauce. I'm going to put that on top of the chicken. And then I'm going to put the coleslaw on top of that chili sauce. Okay. Lids on, and there's 2 of your 4 burgers ready. Okay, so let's plate up. So we've got our burger. Look at that, bursting with coleslaw, delicious chicken inside. We're going to put some wedges on the side. So all of that in 25 minutes, that is better than going out to dinner. Enjoy, congratulations on saving the planet and eating delicious food. See ya.